Welcome back to the Note Card Art School. I'm Mark, and you can reach me at any time. notecardartschool@gmail.com. I'm not exactly famous, so send me an email if you like. The topic of today's lesson is called Resolve. Resolve. Now, I don't know. I don't think most people in the modern world, in the Western world, even know what resolve is. I only know about it from reading some books. I've never done anything very hard. So, and when I say reading books, what I mean is two books in particular. Three books, I guess. The Life of Pi. I just watched that movie. It was good. But I read the book. And Endurance, which is about that guy Shackleton who got lost in the snow. And the other book is called Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. So what those three books have in common is the character, well, at least in two of them, Shackleton's book and Viktor Frankl's book. The guy who wrote the book is the guy who survived. They're about survivors. There was trouble. In one case, lost for a couple years in a place where no one had been before, and in the other, concentration camp during World War II. But they're about survivors. So when it comes to resolve, there are 1,000 things that will try to prevent you from making art. It's not like I'm not talking about surviving a prison camp here. I'm just talking about, like in this case, making a 4x6-inch note card. How hard is that? But still, there are all these things that will try to stop you. And I'll list a few. TV shows, and I need to go to the gym, and my grandmama called, and my friends are going out. There's a million of them. But so you got to decide, well, either you're not going to make a lot, and if you really want to do this thing, you got to resolve to do it. You got to set your mind to it, and you got to make a lot. Like right now I'm on, look at that, number 464. So you got to resolve to do it. All these things will get in your way, try to get in your way, try to stop you. And you got to have like an iron will. An iron dedication in a world that's made of yogurt. In a soft world. You gotta stick with the plan, man. If you want to do it, just do it. But you can't just do it. That's exactly the point. You can't just do it. Because if you just do it, you're also gonna just not do it. And if you just not do it, imagine what would happen if your favorite artist, Salvador Dali or excuse me, Andy Warhol, whatever. I don't care who you like. What if they gave it, 50%? What if they took a nap? I take naps, though. What if they didn't set their mind to doing it? Well, the thing that's going to happen is you won't make progress. Progress comes, you don't get this kind of awesome beauty the first time on number 1. You don't get here until daggone 564. So let's say each one takes 10 minutes. That's 564, 5,000. That's a lot of minutes right there. You gotta resolve to do it. and stick to it. And that's how it's done. So you got to decide. And it's about priorities, you know. It's not like, do I want to make art? Well, sure, I want to make art. I want to make art. I want to make art. I have art in my mind. I like to get creative, you might say. It's my hobby, you might say. I like to make art. Well, that's cool. But if you want to make progress, you're going to have to put in some time, which means making decisions about, should I do this or should I do that? Should I watch this show or should I go to my studio? That's a great thing about note card art school, or note card art, I should say. And kind of the reason I ended up here, I've got like a painting easel and stuff, but the reason I'm doing this is because the barriers to getting started and making one are so low. It made it easy, you know. If you have to buy a block of marble from Italy before you get started on your next sculpture, you're never gonna get there. You're gonna have to cut the grass. You know, you're gonna have to pick the kids up from school. You're never gonna get there. So part of resolve is resolving to do it, and the other part is making it possible, making it realistic. Feasible is the word you could use. Make it feasible for you to get it done. So this is the first time we're talking about resolve. It takes resolve. We're going to have to talk more about resolve, though. We're not done with that topic, I'll tell you that right now. So this has been resolve. And you have just attended a class at the Note Card Art School. And I am Mark Reed. And we will see you again next time.